everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back. How's everybody doing? This is a message for Pisces all placement. Make sure you subscribe to the video and hit the notification bell. Give this video a thumbs up for me, everybody. Thank you so much. Pisces, we're going to get into it. We're going to just dive into your energy to see what's there, see what's in store. Also, look at the energies around you. If you would like information on a personal reading or any other services, please feel free to visit my website that's in the description box below. All right, Pisces, let's get into it. We're going to be using the Love's Tarot here, and I will be clarifying with whatever deck stands out to me during that time. Hey, Gina, what's going on? What's going on? All right, Pisces, let's see what we got here. Let's get a few shuffles in. What messages do we have for Pisces? All placement. Remember, time is fluid in tarot, so this message could have already resonated, could be resonating with you at this time, or could resonate sooner than you think, okay? Don't force the message. Please take what resonates and hit your spirit and leave the rest for another subscriber, okay? All right, what we got, Pisces? Please feel free to use the chat to let me know how it resonates, or use the comment section if you're watching this after the stream. Thank you so much, everybody. All right, Pisces. Hey, Bianca. What's the overall energy? We got empty. Bottom of the deck, we have crushed. Okay. Alrighty. I'm going to be clarifying with the situational love oracle here, y'all. Something different today. Let's see. Pisces, I'm being guided to let you know that your truth, there's some type of truth that you have revealed, or some type of truth that you will reveal. It will hurt some feelings. It will even cause some people to stand up and take notice, but do not take away from your truth. Okay. Do not try to suppress how you really feel about a situation because of what you may think it's doing to someone else. I'm feeling guided to let you know that. Give me more on that energy here for Pisces. Hey, Danny. Yeah, engagement ring here. But this could not, maybe some of you could be getting engaged. I don't know. But it's coming up because when I see that, I'm thinking along the lines of there may be something that you are realizing, or something that's coming to fruition, maybe in your love life, your family dynamic, career, personal life of some sort here, where you're going to have to be, some of you, brutally honest about something. Okay. It could have something to do with some type of completion, as like coming to, like a cycle coming to completion or something like that, and you're being very honest with yourself, and you're being honest with everybody around you too. The healing heart card, this is how you're healing, Pisces. Okay. Girl, your message from last night had me in tears. Oh wow, really, Bianca? Yeah, the 1111 messages. If you haven't checked out the 1111 messages from yesterday, please check that out. That was a whole different different level for me. Yeah. Yeah, so this is helping you heal, Pisces. Standing in your truth. Like I said, somebody's gonna have, or they're gonna feel like crushed spirit because you're being honest. You're being open and honest here. Sometimes truth hurts. Clarify crushed. We have the sword and rose card here. You're seeing the truth of a situation. We have the chaser here. I feel like Pisces, you're seeing the truth of a lot of situations because maybe in your past, in your lifetime, you were a bit afraid of abandonment. Wow. This may be carrying into your love life where you've been like scared of being abandoned. Some of y'all, that's like, I mean, being abandoned is terrible. But some of y'all, that's like your biggest fear of putting a lot of energy into someone and they just leave. We have healthy choices here. So I feel like that's why you're vetting people more. You're asking more questions. You're giving yourself time to really get to know a person. You know, you could be with somebody for years and still never know all there is to know about that person. You know, you can be with somebody 10, 15 years or longer. And then one day there, you know, something is totally different. You learn something new about that person. And I feel like that's what you're learning. And so you're taking your time so that you can make better choices for yourself. Because maybe Pisces, you realize there were a lot of times in your life where you were a bit codependent, where you were a bit afraid of being abandoned or somebody leaving you. But who wouldn't be, right? Okay. I have the needs card here. Something about Pisces, if you're talking to someone, dating someone, and you don't feel like this person is fulfilling your emotional needs, it is definitely beneficial for you to express this. Do not try to suppress it. I feel like a lot of you maybe have suppressed how you felt because you didn't want the other person to get upset. But you got to understand, if they can't take you expressing your feelings, how are they going to be able to take you when life happens? Things in life happen. Yes. Some of you maybe need to talk more with the talking card. If you're not with anybody right now, this may be a sign for you to speak up more. Don't hold back. Some of you were in relationships where you didn't say anything until you got mad. Okay? Yeah. Partying card. Everything was all right. You know, you put up with a lot of things in the past until you got mad. So Pisces, moving forward, we want to, as soon as you feel something is not right, you need to be able to communicate with your partner. The moment you feel something's off, you should be able to talk to them about that. And they should be able to talk to you about that. With the butterfly card, this is how you two are going to come together, grow together. Can you believe it? Like, some people stay in relationships for many years and they feel like they don't have a voice, and they never execute. They never exercise their voice at all. They never execute a plan to really be more vocal. They just take whatever treatment. And even if they're not being treated bad, their partner does, you know, had never known how they felt. And it's been many years. They make movies about this, y'all. Hey, Sharon. So do not be afraid to express yourself. If you're with somebody and you can't express yourself, you got to question, is that person really for you? You know, is that person really for you? You can't talk to them because your partner, your life partner, the partner coming in, or somebody that you're getting to know, this is a person that could potentially be your life partner, right? We don't really know what the future holds. We don't know what the Lord has in store for us. But, you know, a lot of you want long-term connections when it's time, right? So think about it. If you can't talk to somebody that's supposed to be your long-term partner, somebody turning in or getting to know them is going to be like your best friend, right? You want to be able to talk to your best friend about anything, even if it hurts them. And if you can't do that with the person you're with now or the person you're going to meet, there's a problem there. And that's not you. I don't want you to like start looking into your relationships or your marriage and saying, oh my God, we need to get a divorce. No, Empress did not tell you that. I'm just saying the both of you should be able to communicate with each other if there's an issue or if there's something going on with either one of you. And if you can't do that, you deserve to be hurt, Pisces or Crosswatcher. Hey, Teresa, you deserve to be heard. So moving forward, I feel like a lot of you have recognized that. With the crumbling card in your past, you have been through a situation, Pisces, where you felt like everything was falling down. And you had to have strength to get through that. And it was a breakdown. A lot of it was in communication, wasn't it? Karmic relationship. Some of you were in a long-term situation or married to a karmic partner. Remember, karmic partners come in to teach us a lesson. Separation here. Yep. And a lot of you learned the hard lesson of how important it is not to be codependent. Oh my. So somebody abandoned you. Someone abandoned you, Pisces, and you were forced to deal with that separation. Wow. Hey, Cinda. How you doing, lady? I haven't seen Cinda in a while. Hope everybody's doing great this morning. This message right here, y'all, I can already tell you it's going to hit different. I just feel it. You separated from somebody, Pisces, in the past that left you. And you felt so lost. You felt lost when this person left you. Look at that. Clock time here. This is the thing with this right here. It took you a while to get it took you a while to get accustomed to this person, because for a lot of you, this was abrupt. A lot of you didn't see it coming. Maybe you felt like something was off, but you didn't see it coming. But this situation, Pisces, with this person leaving you, it taught you something. It taught you how to rely more on yourself. Twin flame here. Now, some of you, this is interesting because I got a karmic relationship come up, and then twin flame card came up. For some of you, this could have been a twin flame. For others of you, this could have been a karmic connection. Twin flames kind of come and go sometimes. So the whole goal is, if you never reconcile with this person, the goal of this lesson was to teach you how to be okay by yourself. I'm sorry, Cinda. Oh my gosh. My condolences to you and your family. Oh, sorry to hear that. Wow. That was a tough lesson, Pisces. Learning how to coexist by yourself. We have the facing it card. Something you had to face about yourself. Teddy bear. You had to face the fact, Pisces, that you are desirable. There are people that love you for you. You had to face that. A lot of you, I don't know if maybe you didn't think you were worthy of love. We have the grounding card. Maybe you had to get to a place when you were more stable after healing from this situation in your past, where you could really see with the love card here that you deserve love. Because that person leaving you made you feel like you didn't deserve love, and you always have. It's just they were not the person to give it to you. With the sunglasses card. And I feel like a lot of you see that now. You too figured out you have a dark side, Pisces. Oh, let's look into that. Oh, 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 oh. Ooh, Pisces. Oh, Pisces, this is interesting. I got to be honest, y'all. I know I'm going to have some comments about this. This is what I'm getting with these two. Okay, Pisces, maybe you had a dark side. Maybe you can attest to this. I'm not going to say you're manipulative. I'm not going to say you manipulative. I will say you know how to get what you want. I'm not going to say you seduce people. It says seduction. I'm not going to say you manipulate. I'm not going to say you seduce people. I'm just going to say that you have a way of getting what you want. It's something about you making sure that you're good with the Paradise card, no matter what you have to face. You know how to be nice when you need to be nice. You know how to juggle the situation to make it work for you and your children, or you and your just yourself. A lot of people probably say manipulation. It's not that. It's not that. It's like, I wouldn't say it's manipulation. It's just you got a way. You got this way about you that you can make things work for yourself. And that's a little bit on the dark side. A lot of people may not even know. They may not even know that. But a lot of you, oh, it's not manipulation. It's just, I don't know what you call it. Oh, you could call it that, Danny, acclimatizing, yeah. Yeah, poker face here. And you do it with such precision and grace. But you really take a risk when you do this, and somehow it works for you. I don't know if it's the charm you have. I don't know if it's just the effort, the hard work. Maybe it's your presence. Maybe because you have that no nonsense type of way of thinking. I don't know what it is, but you know how to do it. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You got a way that you know how to work the system. I'm just going to say, you know how to work the system. With a dragonfly here. And look, let me tell you something. The way that you do that, this is what is so appealing to a lot of people. You got people that have been in your life, Pisces, and they wonder why they can't get you out of their mind. It's because you charm them. You got this way about you, and it's so natural. You got a way to make people fall in love with you. But what's sad about it is they don't realize they in love with you until you're no longer around. Ain't that crazy? Hey, Willadine, you have a very unforgettable type spirit, type energy. So people fall in love literally with your absence. Oh my gosh. People fall in love with your absence. They take you for granted when they with you, and they fall in love with your absence. They take your presence for granted, but they fall in love with your absence. What in the world? Now we just gotta wait for your divine counterpart that already know who you are when they meet you. Like, oh, that's my boo. That's my queen. That's my king right there. I already know. That's what you want. And that's what's missing, is for you to have somebody that already know who you are. They don't have to lose you before they see you. And that's coming. A lot of you were too evolved for a lot of people that you were with. You were too evolved. Drowning here. A lot of you felt like you were drowning because it's like you were dating people or getting to know people or with people that seemed like no matter what you said or did, they just didn't relate. They just kept piling different things on top of different things, and you didn't feel like you were being heard. And this person, you two just could not connect. Pretty much, Danny. Like, You two could not connect because this person had their thoughts and opinions, you had yours, and y'all could not meet in between. I'm gonna tell you what it was, is that for a lot of you, you were more advanced. Like your way of thinking, your outlook was just a little bit more broader. And so this person's outlook was very standard, and you just had a different way of seeing things. And Teresa said, I've juggled and manipulated my whole life. It served me well over the years, especially in my drunk years. I know I now work hard not to be that person. Teresa, it happened. Yeah. But at least you own that, though. At least you own it and you recognize certain parts that you wanted to change. So I commend you for that. With the self-indulgence card here. You got to understand, Pisces, even though you may have not been thinking in the past that you loved yourself enough, I'm going to tell you, you loved yourself more than you recognize. All it took is for you to get mad, and you didn't mind. When I tell you didn't mind taking care of yourself when you got mad, that was the true test. When somebody crossed the line with you and you could just cut it off, that's self-love. That's protection. So quit thinking that you didn't love yourself enough, because you did. You just didn't see it right then. But see, now it doesn't even take for you to get mad. As soon as you feel like something's not right, he gotta go. She gotta go. You know, so, he gotta go. She gotta, next. You just couldn't identify it back then. But let somebody disrespect you back then, they will be cut off. We have the abundance card, and this is the very trait, Pisces, that people love about you, is that ability with the coffin card to have such a presence. You got such an abundant mindset, such a presence. Oh my God. And when you pull away, that's the thing that people love about you. Like, Pisces don't play. Pisces will be single, happily single, before they let me come in their life and mess it up. I kid you not. That is so attractive. That's why these people are looking around trying to figure out what you're doing. They can't believe it. A lot of people are afraid to flow by themselves. And when you choose to be the odd bird and do your own thing, you don't have to have another man, another woman to do that with you. You're happy. It's always great to have a companion, but being single is not going to keep you from being happy. When you walk in that kind of light, oh my gosh, that is so powerful. Because a lot of people don't feel like they can do that. They can, but it's hard. Back when I didn't understand how bad I was, I could rationalize and justify. That's right, Teresa. Yeah. Exactly. And you just said it, Teresa. Look at the card that comes that said addiction. So any of you that had any type of addiction, I don't care what it was, substance, alcohol, food, shopping, you know what I'm saying? There's no addiction worse than the other. Because, food addiction, shopping addiction could be just as bad as drinking, substance abuse, whatever. Some of us, I'm going to be real. I got to be honest with y'all. Got to keep it 1,000. Some of us be addicted to dysfunction. I kid you not. And I know y'all know what I'm talking about. Some of us can be addicted to dysfunction. And we want to keep getting in toxic relationships until we become more evolved and we see what we're doing to ourselves. It's just what it is. When you walk in that light, that is being... Yep, that's true. That's true, B. B Mac. Yes. So it ain't all about alcohol, whatever like that. We got all kinds of addictions. Alcohol, substance abuse, food, shopping, whatever. Addicted to toxic relationships. Yes. 3 signs. Awesome, Teresa. Yes. 22 years. That's good. I'm just telling you. It comes in. Ooh, Danny. Addiction comes in all shapes and forms. That's true. Yes. I'm telling you. I knew this message was going to hit different. I felt different when I got on it there. Yes, yes, yes. And so that's why with the ship card, that's why it doesn't take much for you to cut ties with stuff that's not serving you. Okay? It doesn't take much. You'll give a chance, maybe one, two chances, but it start messing with your inner peace and your mind too much. You done with it. You done with it. And don't let somebody try to treat you as an option. Key on the ring. Hey, Beats. Don't let somebody try to treat you as an option and you find out, oh, they done. And they never gonna have another chance with you. Amen, Teresa. Yeah. They never gonna have another chance with you. Somebody treat you like an option. Mm-mm. I don't care how many times they apologize. Nope. With the tempted card, look at that. Tempted. Look at that snake, y'all. A lot of you have or are or will be tempted to let this negativity consume you. That's going to be a big test for you. Or it has been. Don't let all the mishaps and other people's inability to not see you or love you properly tempt you into thinking that there's nothing else better for you. Because that is a lie. That is a lie. I'm here to tell you that. And then we got another snake. Look, this is double confirmation. Girl with the snake. Charmed or use enable boundaries. This is confirmation. I hope y'all getting this. I hope y'all are getting this. I got two different decks. Both of the snakes came out. Look at this. All about temptation. Do not be tempted to think what you went through is your final destination and that's all you're going to receive, because that's a lie. Great to have you, Beats, as always. That's a lie. Backstabbing. That person that backstabbed you, did you wrong, did you dirty, they didn't get away with it. They didn't get away with it. If anything, they showed you how they are, who they are, so you could get rid of them. So you would not keep having this person around you to keep you from getting what is for you. They ain't get away with it, though. Mm-mm. Don't be tempted to believe that that's it. With the blow and kiss card here. You got to love yourself through the pain. You got to love yourself through the good times, through the bad times, through the addictions, through the heartache, through the times where you made mistakes, through the times you made bad choices. You got to love you regardless. It's like when you go on a weight loss journey. You better love that fat version of you too. Don't be trying to sleep on the fat version because, oh, you got the skinny version of you. No, because I'm going to tell you, if you don't love that fat version of you or that chubbier version of you, guess what's going to happen when you lose weight? You're not going to love that new version either. So you got to love yourself in every stage. Most importantly, make sure you love that child version of you. A lot of us forgot to love ourselves as kids. Maybe you weren't shown that love. You know? I'm trying to tell you. If you lose weight, I promise you this. If you lose weight, you're like, oh my God, I hate myself. I'm fat. Look at my jiggly arms. Okay, so you lose the weight. You don't have the jiggly arms anymore. But guess what? You got to look and you're going to find something else wrong. I promise you. Oh, my face looks too small now. Oh, that you better love who you are right now and love yourself at every level. As you begin to lose weight, if you're on a weight loss journey, love yourself through it all. Always see you. Don't get so lost in the sauce trying to lose weight to fulfill a certain image that you forget who you are from the beginning. Because in the end, guess what's going to happen when you lose all that weight? when you do all these things to your body to improve yourself, you're going to be looking for that original version of you. And you got to go back and do the work to find her or him all over again. So why don't you take that initial version of you with you every step of the way? I'm trying to tell you. You cannot forget yourself. And go back. Some of us, I'll say us because I include myself, because it ain't just me telling you. If I'm a teacher, I have to be willing to be taught as well. Life coaches, counselors have other life coaches and counselors, okay? So let me just tell you this. Some of you, all of us need to go back and give that child version of us a hug. Love that child version of you too. A lot of times that childhood version is who shows up when the world disappoints you. When the people in the world disappoint you, that childhood version keeps showing up because you haven't healed that person, that little person. You got a chance to heal that person. I got a chance now to heal little Empress, and I hope she had a little owl back then and a little deck of cards. I got a chance to heal little Empress. Little Empress couldn't talk up for herself, but she got a big mouth now. Think about that, y'all. Know that, Pisces, not today. Know that it's okay not to be okay every day. Know that. It does, Danny. Shadow work does help. Exactly, Lotta. You got to love your fat. You got to love your skinny. You got to love your big eyes, your big nose, your little nose. You got to love your short hair, your long hair, curly hair, straight hair, your wig. I love all my wigs. I got braids in now. I love my braids, all that. Just because I bought the hair does not mean it's not mine. I bought it, it's mine. And I love the hair that's on my head too. Okay? I'm just saying, y'all. You gotta love all parts of you. You gotta love you. This is the only you gonna get. You ain't getting another you. So why you gonna downplay you? Why you gonna keep let people in your life that's gonna try to tell you that you're not good enough? For what? For what? Oh, so you Beats, I got braids in now. You gonna let somebody come in your life and tell you you're not good enough? Okay, well, if you don't like what I'm cooking, get out the kitchen. Because this is the only me I have. And I gotta protect her or him. Don't let somebody come into your life and try to tell you who you are and who you will not be. Okay? Remember that. You got you for the rest of your life. You got you for the rest of your life. There ain't gonna be another you. So why not love you right now? Fat, skinny, whatever. Black, white, Latino, whatever your nationality is. Love you. Pale, dark, it don't matter. Short, tall. I'm just saying. That's right, Teresa, Danny. No matter what you do or don't do, no matter what people going to talk, they are. How do you sleep with yourself at night? Be comfortable. That's exactly, Danny. That's another point. No matter what you do, like Danny pointed out, thank you for pointing that out. It doesn't matter what you do, y'all. People gonna have something to say about you. It does not matter. You can be fat, they gonna say something. You can get skinny, they gonna say something. You can be black, they gonna say something. You can be white, they gonna say something. You can be any other nationality, they gonna say something. I mean, you can be broke, they gonna say something. You can be rich, they gonna say something. Okay, so who cares what people say? Talk is cheap. Talk is cheap. Who cares if they say you fat? All right, cool. I might be fat. I might not be your cup of tea, but guess what? I'm somebody's shot glass of whiskey. Okay? And you got to see yourself like that. It's okay not to be okay every day. All right? We have the mask card. Always be willing, Pisces, to love people through it all so that you can get that back. I'm hearing that song by No Doubt. Underneath it all. Oh, I don't even know the words. Underneath it all. That song just cut in my. Yeah. Make sure you love people through it all because this is the love that you need back. Yep. This is the love you need back. But we have to give it out. Sometimes, you can't change people and we don't want to change anybody. But you may not be able to change people. You may not even be able to change your circumstance or to change what sometimes comes in your life. But guess what? You can be the change. You can be that difference. You can be that person. You can be that first person in your family that says enough with the negativity. Enough. The negativity stops with my generation. If I can't help you as my family member, I'm not going to do anything to harm you. Enough of the negativity, enough of the downplaying, enough of the antagonizing somebody's character. It stops with me. You can be the change. You can set the tone for your family. All people want is a strong leader. All people want is a strong leader. And it may take a while for them to kind of come along and come along with the change. But I promise you, they'll do it. They'll start shifting. It's hard to not want to be around a strong leader. That's why people gravitating towards you, Pisces, because you're stepping into your power and you're stronger, you're wiser, you're sharper, you're more aware. And I know somebody gonna say, well, what does this have to do with the reading? Well, this is how we do on this channel, okay? Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you stay. Y'all know, hey, just saying, love them through it all. You figure out somebody is not a nice person. If they wearing a mask, still love that person. They may not be a person you need to be with romantically or have as a close friend, but that person is trouble. If they got to wear a mask and be a certain way around you and another way is around somebody else, you know something wrong. You know? Yeah. Sometimes with the passion card, you can meet people. And I know y'all know what I'm talking about. You can meet people, man, you have crazy chemistry with them. I'm talking like I've met people like this. Where the chemistry is just crazy from day one. You know what I mean? And they may not have been a person that was supposed to be there for a long time. Maybe they were just supposed to be a friend, just stopping by, But cherish those situations like that because I feel like sometimes that's just that's a reminder of how special you are, how much the world needs your energy. That's a reminder. Like, I know, Pisces, all these people showed you that they tried to show you that you weren't worth it. But guess what? Let me spin the block a little bit and show you that there are some people that really value you and you're making a difference. That's why you meet those people that you connect with and then it doesn't last. Those are your reminders. Those are your reminders. You may not were supposed to be in a relationship with them. You may not have were supposed to be best friends with them, but they came into your life. They were put on your path as a reminder. Somebody needed to hear a kind word from you. Somebody needed to have a little bit of your light shine on them at that time. And you will never be forgotten in that person's life. That's right, Teresa. You'll never be forgotten. But when you do what you're supposed to do, and it's time to let that person go, it's just time to let them go. No matter how strong the passion and the chemistry is. Sometimes when you feel it, it's just time to let them go. Even though with the heartbroken card, it might hurt. It might hurt. But what's going to hurt more? You holding on to somebody that you know it's time for them to go? right? Or letting them go and hurting temporarily, and knowing that if I got this person and I love them like this, and I know this connection was real, what if I actually meet somebody else? God the divine already showed me it was possible for me to meet this person. And we have billions of people in the world, so it will happen again. But this person wasn't it. If it happened once, it can happen again. This person was just the introduction. This was just the intro. That's just the intro. Things always level out. That's true. We have to be strong enough to let go. And we also have to be in faith enough to let good people in. With the old school card, y'all know me. I have a very old soul, especially for my age. I don't say my age, but y'all already know. I have an old soul. Always had one since I was little. And a lot of times people think about chivalry and all that stuff. They say it's outdated. No, give me a man that believes in chivalry. Give me the respect. I want that. So that's what I give out to the world, so I can get that back. Have faith that what you want is on the other side of all this. Don't allow doubt to just stay in your mind like that. Just because you in this season you single, do you think you're gonna always be single? I'm just thinking about it. Maybe you are single right now because your lover is in the oven cooking. Your lover is cooking. And when they're done and everything is all right, then you two will meet. Just saying. If you have a desire to be with somebody, there's somebody out there for you. There's somebody looking for you just like you looking for them. I promise you that. But sometimes when we pray and we meditate and we're trying to manifest that ideal person, we don't realize that, hey, maybe that ideal person got a few kinks to work out before they make their way to me. So I need to continue working on me and working on my kinks so that I don't bring my mess into their life and they don't bring theirs into mine, and we could just come together and coexist. You got people getting married at 70, y'all. Come on now. 70, 80. You got people if you haven't had any children, you got people having kids in their 40s, 50s. Look at the brat. I think she was 49? I mean, it's not too late. It just your time hasn't come yet. That doesn't mean it's not coming. It just hasn't come yet. Because there's something else for you to do. Like be on this channel right here with me. Nah, there's something else for you to do. Look at that. Look at this card that come out. Y'all, the cards don't lie. It says soulmates. Y'all heard me shuffling. This card popped out. This is what's on the other side of this. Thank you for being in here, Danny. I'll see you later. Thank you so much. This is what's on this other side. Soulmate. But first, we have to endure this transformation with the death card here, which is really just transformation. We have to endure that. That's why you can't get all negative when people walk out your life. People like, it's hard because you get hurt. We all get hurt. I've been hurt, But the thing is, you got to know that if that person left, there will be someone else. And you got to thank God, thank God you moved that person out the way, because if they were not for me, I did not want them to stay. Y'all, I was engaged. I was with somebody 5 years and we got engaged. We were engaged for a year and a half. And that situation, that guy, much respect to him. We spent a lot of time together. But when it was over, it was over. Did I grieve that relationship? Yeah. Do I miss his family? Absolutely. They treated me just like I was a part of their family. His grandmother was so sweet, over 90 years old, and she always, whenever there was a gathering or something, she would always find me in a crowd, and come over and hold my hand. And I will always compliment her. I say, "Oh, well, you wearing that dress today? Look at you looking pretty." That's just my personality, right? And I miss that. I miss the family more than I miss him. You know what I mean? I miss the family more than I miss him. But what I know is when it was over, it was over. And now looking back, I'm glad that he left. Because there's been so many things that have happened for me on the positive aspect. I got to know more about myself. I stepped into my power. If he was around me now, he wouldn't even recognize me. Not because, oh, I've changed on the outside. I have changed a little bit on the outside, but I'm just saying my personality, the way I flow, the way I carry myself, it's different. It's different. It's different. Now, I have seen him in the last 6 months, but he didn't see me because I have a different vehicle. And I was like, what was I thinking? But at the same time, I wish him well. I don't have no bad blood or bad energy. I send him positive vibes. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. But I know just like that situation, I was in that. It didn't work, but there will be another one. I was proposed to, had the ring, all this stuff. But the Lord said, no, this isn't it. This ain't it. This ain't it. This ain't it. Just wait a minute. I got something better. I got something better. I promise you. I promise you it's better. Just hold on. And that's what I do. That's what I do. Do I have people trying to talk to me? Yeah. Do I want to talk to them? No. So the options are there. But I have to feel it in my spirit. I have to feel it. If I don't feel it, I'm not. So that's what I'm saying to y'all. Like, don't get in that mindset where you think, oh my God, I'm gonna be by myself forever. Don't do that. Don't do that to yourself. Do not do that to yourself, because that is not true. Just like the Lord brought that person in your life to teach you a lesson, you think he won't bring somebody in there to be a blessing to you? Come on now. Come on now. Y'all already know. You made it this far. You made it this far. Wouldn't you rather have somebody in your life that see you completely and is ready to be with you versus someone that got a whole diamond in front of them and keep fumbling you and get you all scratched up? And then after they leave, you got to go to the jeweler and get buffered? No. Telling you, you're worth more than that. You're worth more than that. Tarot is a guide. Okay. I know there's a lot of past energy that comes up in the tarot, but I'm going to tell you something. If you have a reader that you can really connect with, if you have reader or readers that you connect with, it can be a very what's the word? What's the worst word? Let me rephrase this. It can be a self-healing tool, and it also can make you more aware of self. So you have more self-awareness. So it's not all about talking about the past that tarot just said, oh God, I get to talk about it. It's not that. It's the pieces of you energetically that are still trying to heal, that tarot just kind of helps you to put the pieces together and to see it from a different perspective. So that hopefully when you think about that scenario, whatever it may be, friendship, relationship, whatever, that you will recognize that you are changed because of that situation. It provides a framework so that you can see it from a different angle outside of your own way of thinking. You can see it. It's more well-rounded. That's why it's based on energy. And that's why each day the messages are going to be different, because it's a different way of looking at it. If you notice. And that's what a lot of people that are not familiar with tarot or don't try to understand it, they think it's just a way of keeping people stuck. No, it depends on the viewer, and it also really depends on the reader that you're listening to, or readers, because we got some great readers on YouTube, you know. And so just keep that in mind. That's something there for somebody. But it can be a great thing. That's right, Lotta. So yeah, don't give up hope, Pisces. What if you give up and then your boo is right around the corner? Then you done gave up on him. He's like, well, energetically, I feel Pisces don't want me now. Let me go on this way. You know what I'm saying? Don't give up. Don't give up. No, keep yourself looking good, smelling good, doing your thing, positive energy. Keep your head held high. Always look your best when you leave the house. You never know who you're going to meet. I'm not saying you got to be GQ every day, but look your best. Be comfortable in your skin. You know, be proud that you were able to be in these situations, even if you got hurt, even if it didn't work out, but be proud that you took the risk to love somebody. A lot of people are scared to do that. Be proud of yourself for taking a chance with love or anything else. Be proud of that. Because one day you're going to look back at all of it and you're going to say, you know what? I'm so glad that I went through all of that and I learned a lot about myself before I met this person here. Because this person here, I really like what we have. And had I not went through what I went through, I wouldn't have known how to show up properly in this connection. I wouldn't have known how to relate to another person, you know, like this. Had I not had these bad relationships, I wouldn't have known what real love feels like. See what I'm saying? Y'all, it's deep. You are trying to attract a soulmate. Do y'all understand what this is? This is not a game. The universe knows that you want your soulmate. Right? Can you honestly say that there's nothing else you need to work on before you meet this person? How many of y'all can say that? Is there nothing else that you need to work on before you meet your forever person? However long forever is. There's nothing else you need to work on or that you could be working on in the meantime? Think about that. There's nothing else to work on. You don't work on everything, right? So when you made your list out of the person, you know, the traits that you want in a person, and can you honestly say that you have become every one of those traits? That you have every one of those traits that you want in that person? Think about it. And if you don't, it might be time to start becoming what you listed on that list. I'm telling you, because you're gonna attract what you put out. Think about it. I'm just saying, think about it. Can y'all really say, how many of you can really say that I have done all the work and I don't have anything in my life to work on because I am ready and there's nothing else I need to work on before I meet my soulmate? Think about it. Because I do the readings every day from a general perspective. And I know there's still some Pisces or cross watchers still healing, still processing, just trying to go out. It probably would be like that to the end of time. So I'm just saying. And look, and you still going to be working on some things when you meet this person. And hopefully they will too. But that's what I'm saying. Time is of the essence. That's why we got to keep keep ourselves in a positive mindset, and we got to keep working on ourselves to be better in whatever way better looks for you each day. It's a process. It's a process. And I know you're like, well, why do I have to keep doing? Because you are manifesting something that is going to require you to stay in faith. Because when you two get together, y'all going to have to stay in faith to keep it going. I'm still healing even and the journey doesn't end. So you got to learn how to be. That's right, Beats. That's true. You are manifesting something that's going to require you to step outside of yourself. But first, you got to heal yourself. You got to work on whatever it is so that when you two come together, right, your souls can attract. This is a soul mate. We ain't trying to keep getting these right here. These karmics. Karmics come and go. This right here is attached at the hip and attached at the heart. I'm saying, y'all think about that. Twin flame, so. You can have an outstanding connection with a twin flame, and then y'all two just always will be twin flame, just back and forth energy. But this right here is what you want. I'm just telling y'all. Just telling y'all. As your sister. Okay? I'm only telling you. Hopefully, we all can continue on this journey together. Because we in this together, y'all. I ain't up here just, bumping my gums just to be talking. No, I'm doing work too. I know y'all heard somebody say that, bumping them gums. Yeah. Okay. So keep yourself good, Pisces. I know you will, or cross watcher, because I have other signs that watch. And just stay. I don't know. I didn't know how this message was going to go today, but I knew it was going to be different. I knew it was going to feel different. So I hope it provided you with some clarity, some motivation, all of that to just keep moving. You're on the right path. I mean, you can't help. You can't help that you got people wanting to come back. That's just because you got that sauce. You got that flavor. That don't mean they got to have that flavor again, but you just know that you got it. That's right, change. You know you got it. Okay. Have a great one, everybody. Make sure you like this video. And at below the video, please click subscribe and hit the notification bell, okay? That's right. Each one reach one to teach one. That's right, Beats. I love that. Yes. Information on a personal or any other services, y'all. I have like 3 options on the website now, so check that website out. I'd love to work with you if you're interested. Have a great one, everybody. I want you to always know that you are worth it always, and don't ever allow anyone to try to convince you of anything different, okay? Stay positive. And we will definitely see you later on this evening for whatever comes out reading. As always, take care, everybody. If you haven't checked out the 1111 messages from yesterday, check them out. Okay, there's a 1 and 2, part 1, part 2. Check them out. You don't want to miss that. Okay, thank you, everybody. Have a great one. Love and light. Bye, y'all.